That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the beast. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police.
This is DCI Stanhope. This is DS.
I know who you are. So all in hand, then?
Yeah, we're on fire, aren't we?
We might be in business.
It's gonna stop. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police.
I can see you in one of them swanky flats.
You're going to sort me out with a pay rise?
No church.
Whoop, that's the sound of the beast.
We might have found a new lead.
Give us 10 minutes, we'll meet you there. You have to eat that on the way.
Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police.
Well, Kenny joins me now. Gosh, it is ever so good.
Oh, it was lovely watching that.
Was it? I know it's like your
that's
life.
It's like the 5
flashing
years of
before you, I
age and
know.
seeing him grow and
But you know
develop.
what? It just gets better. I know you've said that. It's like vintage wine.
Yeah,
It improves with age, and it really does.
I don't understand why or know why. Like we said before, if you could bottle it, I would sell it and be a very rich man. But it does. It just seems to get better each year.
Absolutely, and it must be kind of like a second family for you now. All the cast and crew, because you've been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
You spend such a lot of time together.
Yeah, it's lovely. I mean, we filmed for 6 months, and we have pretty much the same crew who come back each year, and it's lovely. And we look out for each other. We work 15 hours a day, so you really need to be on the same page as friends as well as professionals.
Exactly, and I would imagine you need to have a sense of humour.
We do.
Because the weather up there, you know, the weather can be bad all over the UK.
Yeah, although we had a super hot summer
You
this year.
did, so that was
So
nice.
it was flipped. When Brenda had the hat and the mac on, and we're all
Should we
there,
boiling?
absolutely boiling hot. I know, we're in the
It's so
northeast.
boiling. I know what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
She is great, isn't she? I
Yeah.
mean, she just, you know, we know she's a brilliant actress, but also, I would imagine between takes, you have quite a laugh.
We do, and I feel very, very lucky and honoured that not only is she like the standard bearer of the show and such an inspiration as an actor, but she's a really good pal now.
Yeah,
and
she
we
must
have a really
be.
good giggle.
She must be, which is just great. You must have daft things that happen all the time. I know you were trying to drive a car. You were trying to save time, weren't you?
Well, do you know,
And it went a wee bit awry.
it was the last episode, and I was reminded of it because Brenda was texting me. She said, look, remember this bit? And it was a Friday
She
night.
text you during the show, I love that.
It was Friday night, and the first AD was saying to me, OK, you need to get the car onto this mark. He said, and do you want to rehearse? I said, no, I'm fine, I can drive.
Yeah.
You know, I can drive, don't worry about it. I said, everyone will go. The crew, don't worry, I'll get it in one, I'll nail it. So I reversed the car back. Got the radio on, they're all set to go, and I put my foot down because I thought I'll do it, you know, do it in one show
Absolutely.
off.
Total
I went
professional.
back about 35 feet, all the way back the other way, and Brenda just started losing the plot, just giggling. So I slammed it back into first, got onto the mark. Now, if this was the camera, I had to turn away because I was laughing so much, but Brenda managed to pull it together.
Oh, see, she's unbelievable.
She was
that's
amazing.
not fair.
But then
That's not
imagine I
fair.
got out of the car and the crew were like, "Whoa, here he is!"
See, that's really good, and that everybody laughs about it. You know, that
know,
everybody's,
I know.
you know, everybody gets on with it. You kind of, the relationship changes a little bit between the two characters, though, especially that we'll obviously see episode 3 on
Yes, on
Sunday,
Sunday, yeah.
and then episode 4 the next week.
Yeah.
The gal is not, I wouldn't say tetchy, but there's a little bit of tension, isn't
Yeah,
there?
episode 4 is based on Anne's book, The Seagull,
Yes.
which came out last year, and it's a very personal case for Vera. It's a historical case, and it's very close to her, and she kind of pushes Aidan out, and he
Right.
feels quite frustrated. And there are a few moments which were great to play. We had a really good time playing them, but they kind of a good shout at each other and quite grumpy
Right.
with one another, which we've not really seen before.
No, not at all,
and
not
it
at all.
was really
But
good
each
to see.
episode is like a film, isn't it?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
really is like a
self-contained
movie. We
film,
actually
yeah.
get it's like you're watching a film, which is...
Yeah, and it feels like that when we're filming it
For
and doing it.
sure, for sure. Are you going to do any more directing? Is that something you'd like to do? 'Cause I know you have in the past.
I have done. I loved it. I think it's two different parts of my brain. At the minute, I just enjoy being a big playful kid on set as an actor.
Absolutely.
It's very grown up to be a director. I'm not sure.
It is quite grown up, isn't
I know.
it?
Making
It
all these
is.
big decisions. And,
Yeah, I know.
you
I know. What you
No,
mean.
but I've enjoyed it, and it's something that if you've got the right script and you can get, you know what it's like trying to get the finance for film is just a nightmare.
I would. Yeah, I think that's the toughest thing. It's
Yeah.
not the actual doing the job. It's actually being able to get to the point where you do the
Yeah,
job.
yeah.
You know, to get all the money and to get everybody in place, and it must be like a crazy jigsaw
Yeah,
puzzle,
it really is,
like
yeah.
like a one colour.
I
trying
know,
to get all the pieces.
I
Oh
know.
God, it must be crazy. Your first big job, though, Daniel Craig bopped you, didn't he?
did,
Yeah.
he did.
Well, no, that was a big film.
I was Elizabeth, yeah,
Yes.
and I think it was about 4 days out of drama school, and
Gosh, is that the first job?
yeah, and I turned around, and actually it was filmed up in the northeast, bizarrely up in Bamborough, and I was on the big beach, and we didn't know this at the time, but we had the Doctor Who, Christopher Eccleston, and we had Daniel Craig, who's going to be James Bond, and I was playing a guy called Sir Thomas Elliot, who was the first ever spy under Elizabeth.
Right.
Under a guy called Walsingham, who was
Indeed,
played by Geoffrey
yes.
Rush. Anyway, I'm on the beach, and I get discovered to be a spy, and Daniel Craig, who was working for the Pope at the time, come along and gave me battered my head in with a rock.
Give you a dull one.
Give me a dull one. He did.
So I was floating in this rock pool for ages like that, you know.
Your first acting
My first
job.
acting. Do you know what's really funny though? I was so nervous, and I tried to do like, you know, the posh RP, and my voice went like that. I was like, "Hello, my lord, forsooth," and everyone was like, "What's he doing?" I was like, "I don't know, but I'm very nervous." And I started to get higher and higher.
That's hilarious.